You are a strong person. Yes, you can do it all. You thought that they had you stuck, but you're back against the wall. You are a strong person. So baby, keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle. But both your plans to just stand tall. You will stand tall.
Hey, what's good with you, Virgo? Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVIProgram. We're on this channel. We are manifesting realities, one change at a time. For those of you that might be new, I'm your girl Lavender. I'm your virtual life coach. I am going to put a QR code on screen for y'all so that if any of you are interested in a personal read or if you are interested in scheduling a life coach session, you can find that information there by scanning the QR code. And of course, as usual, you can find the link for my link tree, which takes you the same place in my description as well as in my bio. All right, Virgo, let's get to it. Let's see. What is the message for Virgo? What's the message for Virgo? Let's see. What is the message for Virgo? All right. So first we got let your haters be your motivation. Okay, y'all got people hating on y'all. Let's see what's going on with this Virgo. Let's see what else comes out. Secondly, we got your feelings are relevant and do not deserve being ignored, not even by you. Let's get one more for Virgo. See what else is going on with this. So lastly, we got, it's perfectly okay for you to just be you. Some of the keywords here are self-worth, self-compassion, proud, authenticity, the mold, and no mistakes made by God. So God ain't made no mistakes. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have, your fears are only as strong as the power you give them. Some of the keywords here are doubt, possibilities, blockage, emotion driven, and then we have a quote by En Vogue, free your mind and the rest will follow. Okay, so what I'm feeling for you, Virgo, is that something here is weighing heavy on your mind, and it could be bringing about doubt. It could be making you feel emotionally driven because you got some people that are in some way looking at you in a negative light. But just, kind of being reminded that allow this to be what fuels you, not what breaks you down. Kind of basically use these people's energy that they send to you that happen to be negative and twist it around to something positive. Let them be stepping stones towards where you're trying to go, because we can't control what other people say and how they feel about us, but we can't control how we respond. And the best way to respond is to kill people with kindness. Let them know that you speaking that negatively about me is like sandpaper, and all it's doing is polishing me for my next level up. You know what I'm saying? But also, it's with these cards here, it also feels like, some of you may be trying to ignore your feelings. So don't ignore how this makes you feel. I know sometimes, at least for men, society may try to have men feel like they can't be in touch with their feelings. So if you are a male that is watching this read, this is like reminding you that it's okay to feel however you feel about this. You don't got to be a soldier for this. You're human. So it's okay for you to be in touch with your feelings so that you can work through them rather than allowing the feelings to work through you on the back end because you ignore them as if they don't exist. So this can harm you overall in the end. And of course, there are women who do this too. Maybe there are situations that have taught us not to show our feelings, to have a poker face. And it's like, but it's okay to just be you. If you are someone who strongly feels about something, then you can address that. But at the same time, not allowing it to drive you or steer you into doing things in an unhealthy or inappropriate manner. So yeah, just it looks like here you're going to allow these negative things in which people see you all as, or saying that they see you all as, you're letting these haters just be stepping blocks for you, polishing you like sandpaper to progress moving forward. And maybe currently some of you are having, fears about your own ability because of what these people are saying. Maybe not believing in the possibilities for your life or for your future because of what these people are saying. And you're being reminded that God ain't made no mistakes. Okay. What else do we have for Virgo? Let's see. What else for Virgo? Okay, Virgo, let's see. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? All right, so first out, Virgo, we got Lover. And it's crazy because when I was done shuffling them before I even started, going through the deck more, I saw Companion at the bottom. So I don't know if this is someone that you are in a relationship with, or if this is someone you've had interest in, but or this could be, yeah, I feel like this could be someone that you're in a relationship with, or someone that you would like to be in a relationship with, have some type of companionship with, some type of situationship with, some type of lover that may be speaking negatively about you in some way and making you feel a certain type of way. So for lover here, it says, temptations are sweet, yet the bitter awaits the unwary. Tread lightly on sweet paths. Maybe some of you might not be knowing that your lover is hating on you in some way, or talking negatively about you, maybe behind your back. So we have Throne of Doubts. An unexpected challenge to your authority will arise, requiring you to reaffirm your command. Assert your authority, clarifying your stance. So you might have to say something, to your partner. And again, this was more about that, not allowing fears to get in the way. Maybe some of you might be scared to say something to your partner for whatever reason, but yeah, it's like stand up for yourself. Tell them who you are. Look, Mirror of Reality is the next card. Reality mirrors not what you see, but what you understand. Reflect to perceive the real. Reflection brings clarity. Bottom of the deck, we have flexibility. Find strength in the tentacles of the intangible, where softness overcomes rigidity. Adapt to change, exhibit flexibility. I feel like you're being more flexible with your assertiveness. It's kind of like acknowledging, like, that doesn't mean that I don't care about somebody or that I don't love them. I can still say what I need to say. I need to still stand up for myself, rather than just allowing somebody to talk negatively, down to me. I kind of feel like some of you might have a partner that's a rah-rah, like they just right here, always right here. But yeah, it's like you not allowing that to happen anymore. It's like you setting healthy boundaries for yourself. And even when it comes to maybe a lover or a partner or a companion, talking negatively about you behind your back, and it's coming to light and you finding out about it, sitting this person down and saying how you feel about it. It's okay to express that, something hurt me. What was said about me, or what I heard was said about me. I want to bring it to you first. Let's talk about this. Is there something that we might need to fix, or is there something that we might need to work on? But not keeping your mouth shut and not ignoring your feelings about a way that you feel about something. Okay. All right, let's see what we have for your money, finances, and career. What's the message for Virgo for money, finances, and career? Let's see what we got, Virgo. Cards try to fly out my hand. So we had surprise fall out, but I put it back in. So maybe some of you might be getting some type of surprise wealth, surprise new job, something that you're not expecting regarding money, finances, and career. All right, what do we have for Virgo? Let's see. So we got vacation. Take time to recharge. Start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. Okay, so maybe some of you might be going on like PTO, or taking your vacation time. Maybe some of you are planning to go on vacation time. We do have spring break coming up, so maybe for some of you, this is what's going on. So secondly, we have helping hand. No one can handle it all. Need others to assist with services. Increase productivity. So maybe you need some type of helping hand when it comes to either planning a vacation that's coming up for you all, or maybe you have to talk to someone about maybe correcting PTO hours or unpaid time off because you're taking some type of vacation and someone needs to fix something in the system. Um, Okay, and then with surprise, perhaps someone might be surprising you on some type of, vacation. They may ask for your helping hand in planning this out. I feel like then it wouldn't be much of a surprise, but maybe there's certain aspects that they're asking you to plan out, and you just don't know the full thing. So it still can be a surprise. Okay. So, thirdly, we have wisdom. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have moving up. Careers on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. I said I was surprised some of you might be going to the next level or having some type of new finance, new job, new promotion. Something is happening here that might be new with the surprise, and you're moving up. Now, when it comes to vacation about moving up, maybe this is something that doesn't require as much work for some of you. And it could feel like a vacation where it gives you that time to recharge. This could be some of you may be transitioning from, being an in-office job to now maybe you work from home and you can have a little more flexibility with that. But with this helping hand, it's kind of like reminding you that, asking for help when you need it as well, but also using your best judgment when it comes to moving up. So moving up, maybe, there could be a helping hand that's coming towards you or you asking for some type of help as you're moving up to this next thing, this next level of what's coming in, the surprise. But again, using your insight and being observant, kind of using what you know and what you see, what you've observed. It's kind of like understanding someone's pattern or something's pattern already, and using that knowledge as like a cheat sheet to help you move on up. I hope that makes sense for y'all, for Virgo. But please like the video. That's y'all read for today. Please comment below your thoughts about the read, how you feeling about it. Share it. And I look forward to catching you all on the next video. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.